Hello everybody and welcome back. Last time we went to visit Vale and we obtained yet another Jupiter gene, and we also ventured into Bilibin Cave and obtained a Psy Crystal and a Water of Life. Today we're going to continue our adventure and progress through the plot. So I thought I'd just let you guys know that off screen I did some leveling up, so everybody is now at level 20 and some characters learn some synergies. For example, Isaac learned Revive at level 19, so he now has we finally have a means of reviving a character without having to use a Water of Life. And he also learned at level 20 Clay Spire, which is a Venus synergy with a cost of 13, a range of 3 and an elemental power of 85. On the other hand, Garrett at level 18 learned Flare Storm, which is the upgraded version of Flare Wall and has a cost of 12 synergy, a range of 3 and an elemental power of 80. And finally, Ivan also at level 18 learned Tornado, which is a Jupiter synergy with a cost of 14, a range of 5 and a elemental power of 80. Mia unfortunately did not learn any new moves. However, I feel that it is now due time that I go over the level 4 summon tier. So, every single summon in the level 4 tier of course requires 4 gene of every respective element. The base damage for every summon is 240 of that particular element. The HP multiplier is 12% of the enemy, and after using it, every adept receives a power boost of 98 to the respective element of that summon. So, now, in order to progress the story, the first thing we have to do is leave Kalai and head south here. Incredible! So this is the ocean Kraden was talking about! The Caragol is surrounded by land, so technically it is not a real ocean. A true ocean is totally open. What? But this looks just the way Kraden described it! Someday, I want to see a real ocean, Isaac. And we have reached the Kalai docks. So, technically, in order to proceed, we should go up through the Silk Road. But you cannot take Silk Road much further than this. Everyone who goes to check gives up and comes back. And we see why. It seems like there is an obstruction. There are some rocks blocking our way. And we have a Venus gene on the other side. We cannot do anything about this guy yet. We can't take Silk Road, so everyone's in a pickle. It is too expensive to get a ticket on the ship. Are you going to take the ship? Well, it seems that it's our only way to proceed. When you reach Tolby, please pass a message to my daughter. Her mother says that tickets are too expensive and she cannot go there. So it would seem that this boat here would take us across the Caracol and to the famous town that we heard so much about, Tolby. So, why don't we go ahead and buy some tickets? Are you looking for tickets for boarding? Yes. Let's see, there are 4 of you, so it will cost 600 coins, okay? That is about 150 coins a piece, so that seems fair. Alright then, please take your ticket. And we got a boat ticket. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can board. Today there are supposed to be lots of tourists on the ship. We're not going to check the tickets until the tour groups gets here. Aha. So it would seem that they will not be checking our tickets until that tourist group arrives. The ship will be open until the tourists arrive. Feel free to look around. We will get a chance to look around the ship, but first, let's see if we can do something about that tourist group. So, seeing as they are taking the ship to go across the Caracol Sea to reach Tolby, they are most likely staying at the inn in Kalai. Surely Lord Hammett will pop up in Tolby. He loves Colosso. The Colosso gladiators are all strong, muscular men. Aren't you going to Colosso? You guys are warriors. All warriors dream of winning fame in Colosso. So it would seem that this Colosso is some sort of competition. I would have entered Colosso if I were only a little younger. What a shame. Everyone looks forward to going to Tolby once a year. Tolby has many spots to visit beside Colosso, like Tolby Springs. Please, finish eating if you are taking the tour. We'll be leaving soon. So, this guy here and this guy here seem to be the tour guides. And there are a few more tourists that we can talk to. And we have these guys, who look quite peculiar. We're so strong, making the finals will be a piece of cake. Then, Uranus and I will fight each other for the championship. If you are entering Colosso, you don't stand a chance of winning, because this year, both of us are entering. Alright, so it will seem that these guys want to enter Colosso, and are quite confident. Let's actually see what happens when we read their minds. I have power, and Sean has speed. Together, we have nothing to fear. We are the toughest of all warriors. We will never lose. Alright. La Libero, where I'm from, is the largest village in Gondowan. Calais is quite large too, but it is a little too noisy around here. We fled from Gondowan to the south. We lived in La Libero, which was a great village until the Tolbians came. Interesting. Maybe hinting that there might be some conflict between the people of Tolby and La Libero. I better get ready. The Colosso tour is about to leave. We're going all the way to Tolby to see the Colosso. I hope we can visit the southern continent too. Do you know about the continent south of Tolby? No. That continent is called Gondowan. It is very large. They say that it is the second largest continent next to Angara. I hear it is very warm in Gondowan. And there's nobody here. So, now that we've spoken with most of, if not all of the tourists, let's see what happens when we actually try to leave Calais. Okay, are we all listening? Let's stop right here. And we have some cheery music. Why are we stopping at a place like this? Yeah, we have to hurry, or we'll be late for Colosso. Late for Colosso? We cannot have that. That won't do at all. We paid good money to see Colosso. We cannot be late. Everything will be fine, folks. We're just checking to make sure no one is missing. Well, I guess that is okay. But if anyone is missing, we're the ones who miss out. Forget about them. Let's just get a move on. Oh dear. Alright, hurry up and start counting. Uh-oh, we're short one person. Now where could he be? What is going on? Why aren't we leaving for Tolby yet? There are a lot of people waiting to see Colosso here. Hey, what's up? Why are the guys pacing back and forth? Come on, why aren't we leaving yet? I hear there was a landslide on the road to Tolby. We paid good money to take this cruise to see Colosso. We have to decide if we are entering Colosso once we reach Tolby. Right when we're leaving, they tell us we have to ride a boat. I cannot stand boats. If I had known, I never would have come. It's just a shame a man like you can't ride on a boat, Uranus. That is it. We cannot wait any longer. Can't wait? What do you mean? We all knew that anyone who was late would be left behind, right? Everyone understood that. Then what's the problem? We'll miss the boat if we wait any longer. Miss the boat? We cannot let that happen. We paid a lot of money. We have to arrive before the carnival starts. There's nothing we can do. Let us go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, follow me and stay in line. Now where did my tour group get to? No, they wouldn't have left without me, would they? Oh no, I better get moving. Alright, so after that comedic scene, let's go back to the Kaleidocs. So, one more thing, I went through the level 4 summon tiers, but I haven't showcased the summons yet. We'll get a chance to do that very soon. Tickets please, please show your tickets. Thank you very much, please board the ship and we'll set sail soon. Alright, let's get in. And I just want to point out that this music here is one of my favorites. I wonder what could have happened. You mean you still intend to cross this dangerous sea? It would be too big a loss to let so many passengers get away. Say, Kaja, how are the oarsmen doing? They are fearless. There's no problem there. It is just that... what? If a whole bunch of them appear while we're crossing the sea, I won't be able to handle them alone. I'm sorry, but you have to. I cannot let anyone else fight but you, Kaji. Remember, the oarsmen will have their hands full rowing. They cannot fight. There is nothing we can do. Let us set sail. What are you talking about? If we set sail now, we'll never make it to Tolby. We will be fine. We have a protective amulet. Amulet, you say. You mean that little anchor charm? That little anchor has always protected us from danger. Captain, get a hold of yourself. That's just foolish superstition. It is okay, we'll be fine. Even if we can't find any mercenaries, that little charm will protect us. Now then, let's hurry up. Prepare to set sail. This is great. We'll be setting sail soon. Not if I have anything to say about it. Alright, so it would seem that there might be trouble across the Caragol Sea. And as I was saying, this particular music, the Caragol Sea music, is one of my favorites. I think it really conveys the sense of adventure and excitement. And I think many people felt the same way, as it was used in a trailer for the third game in the series, Dark Dawn, I believe back in 2009. Anyways, let's talk to the captain. We apologize for any trouble that this delay has caused. Please relax and enjoy the trip. We will be setting sail very shortly. Alright, so let's go below decks. We have the rations and everything. And here, if we check this barrel, we got 23 coins. What a particular number. If we aren't going to set sail right away, I'm going to go ashore. Yeah, but we're going to set sail real soon, so please be patient. When is real soon? I'm asking how long real soon is going to be. you're wondering when... well... we are planning to go see Colossus. You know, my friend Uranus here is scared of ships. Uranus? But he's huge! It is not that I am scared. I just cannot stand water. I'd rather be bitten by poisonous spiders than sail across the sea. Spiders, huh? And even Uranus is ready to cross the sea right now. Well, if we're not going now, then when are we going to set sail? That's not an easy question. You mean you wouldn't know even if I asked? We are going, Uranus. Going? Where? Where else? To the captain's quarters, of course. What do you think you're going to do in the captain's quarters? Make him set sail. And what if he refuses? In that case, we'll just have to do our best to persuade him. Right, Uranus? That sounds crazy! That sounds great! Count me in. I don't want any violence. Alright, so I would think that there might be some commotion at the captain's quarters. Let's go down here actually. And here we have all the oarsmen. Rowing is a man's job. We are the ones who make the ship move. You can only do hard work like this while you're young. Once we cast off, you just leave the rest to us. I wonder when we're going to launch. I cannot wait until we get to Tolby and I can stretch my wings. From the sea, it looks like Silk Road is totally flooded. I hear there's an isle in the middle of the cargo, but I've never seen it. That's actually quite an interesting line of dialogue, let's keep that in mind. Everyone rows in time with this drum. So, let's talk to this guy. We can leave as soon as we get our orders. And let's head to the captain's quarters, which are right here. Now what? You want to see the captain too? Yes, actually. You're trying to launch the ship? We cannot set sail in this dangerous sea. What was that? We don't care about that. We paid our money and now you have to launch the ship. But the captain decided to set sail just a second ago. So we're taking off? Yes, preparations are being made right now. Well, maybe we're a bit rushed, running up here like that. Please, launch the ship when you're ready. Dangerous sea. That's what you said, isn't it? It's dangerous out there. Is that why you wouldn't launch the ship? Yeah, I did. The sea is dangerous now. There are monsters. Monsters, you say? Lately, we've been sighting creatures never before seen in the cargo. Dangerous ones? Actually, some even came on board the ship and attacked the crew. That is dangerous! We suspect that our replacement ship might have been attacked. With such dangerous creatures around, you might need warriors. It is certainly dangerous, but the ship is okay. After all, if there are monsters, I'll be glad to help out. Oh, really? Hey, Uranus, I thought... We have to make it to Colossus. If we are late, we cannot enter. That is true, but... Hey, maybe you can give us a hand too, Sean. Really? Are you really going to help out? I am a man of my word. If I said I'll help, I'll help. With you guys helping me to keep the deck safe, the ship should be okay. So, can we set off now? No. Now we need someone to protect the oarsmen. Protect the oarsmen, huh? You guys need some warriors. You have an idea? I saw some warriors in among the passengers below decks. Do you think they'll help us out? If they're from Angara, they will. If they could help out, we'd be unbeatable. And of course, we still have my lucky anchor. It's gone! It's vanished! What? The captain's beloved anchor! The anchor. Our good luck charm? Oh, that? What's the big deal? So what if that old trinket's gone? What do you mean, oh, that? That anchor's been keeping my ship safe for years. It's just decorative, right? Even if we find some warriors, we won't make it without that anchor. We are not leaving. But you just said we were leaving. That was when I thought we still had the anchor. Why all the fuss over a little trinket? Little trinket? Weren't you listening to what he said? It is not just a decoration, it is a good luck charm. This ship doesn't leave until we find it. What's the problem? We got some warriors to help us. Maybe we shouldn't have taken it. Hey you, what are you doing here? You heard the captain. This ship goes nowhere. Alright, so it seems that the launch of the ship has been delayed because of the missing anchor. And this guy here is responsible. Let's see what happens when we read his mind. I waited too long. I'll get in trouble if I don't come clean. I have to confess that I hit it on top of the mast. So, now we know where the anchor is. Let's go and retrieve it. If we inspect here, Isaac got the anchor charm, and we gave it to Ivan. Let's get back to the captain's quarters. And speak to the captain. Oh, of all the bad luck, losing my lucky charm. This ship cannot leave until we find it. We get the prompt, and let's give him the anchor charm. Hey, it's my lucky anchor! Well, look at that. Did you find our charm for us? Yes, we did. It was atop the mast. Why there, of all places? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Now we can set sail. Boy, that's a relief. Now we can set sail. Right, Captain? Not just yet. Not yet? What's the problem this time? The Caragol Sea is thick with monsters. But you don't... Well, it's just like Sean said. The best we can do is protect the deck. We need someone to protect the oarsmen. Sean, you look like you have someone in mind to help us. Yeah. Someone to help? Who? Those warriors, that's who. They may look young, but each of them is a force to be reckoned with. Thank you. I don't know how you managed to judge that, but thank you. When you put it that way, sure, why not? I cannot argue with that. How about it? You want to join forces with us and help out the ship? Sure, why not? So you'll help us. That means we can finally set sail. Oh, good! That means the ship is taking off. There is just one thing left to do. Oh no, now what? I need some volunteers to help with the rowing, just in case. What? Are you going to ask the passengers to help row the ship? The ship won't move without oarsmen, so... Don't worry, we'll do that too. Wait a minute, you're supposed to protect the ship. We'll need to ask the other passengers. These passengers are part of your tour, so why don't you go ask them? This is crazy. We need you to help out, even with the crazy stuff. Well then, let's all go to our stations while we wait for the launch. Come to think of it, I don't know your name. You want to tell me? Sure. Isaac. Well then, Isaac, I'm looking forward to working with you. Well then, Isaac. Well, everybody, let's get this ship to sea. We don't know what might happen before we arrive. Be ready for anything. Alright, and with that we are almost ready to set sail. Next time we're going to make our way across the dangerous Caragol Sea and hopefully protect the ship on our way. See you guys then.